Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Patricia Stewart of Patricia Stewart Originals. I have my 9x12 gel plate and I have it turned where I can get the width of it. And I'm using two photos that I downloaded and copied and turned them into like black and white. Or you can download it as an already sketch, but I always make it black and white. And I use to trace over the main parts, I'm using a Prismacolor woodless graphite pencil, right? This whole thing is graphite. And you don't want to use charcoal for this, a graphite pencil, but you want a graphite, it just says graphite. You don't want it to say water soluble graphite, because once paint or something hits it, it's going to start having an effect with the paint. You just want a regular graphite pencil. And you trace. This sketch has a lot of details. I just sketched over the details that I wanted. I have one that's face down that I did already. This is of an antique store. And I just traced what was necessary for the form, because I can add details later after I color it in. And my plan is to use my Posca pens to color it in. So let's see if I can get most of this on here. And what I like about the graphite pencil and the gel plate is that you just rub it on. No specific length of time, and it leaves its mark there. And you don't have to throw this away. It will do a second print for you, and if it's not strong enough, go back over the parts with a graphite pencil. And that's what I like about it. And since I don't have a laser printer, I just have inkjet. And sometimes I want to transfer something onto the gel plate, but it doesn't work well with the inkjet. And I've tried the different forms online that others have said work with the inkjet, but I didn't find it very effective because it depends on the type of inkjet printer you have. And mine has both ink and pigment ink. Some of the cartridges are pigment ink, some of the regular ink, and it just doesn't work. So I like the graphite because I can trace over it. And you can, if you have a magazine photo that you like, you can trace over it and turn it onto the gel plate to get an imprint. All the magazine transfers don't necessarily work, not all of them. And so you would have to test it out and try it for yourself. But this works for me every time. Every time. And so now that we have the print on, I'm going to use my Posca pens to color it in, and then I'm going to transfer it into one of my sketchbooks. I am using Posca PC5M. It's a little wider tip. They have finer paint marker tips, but for this, colors in pretty well. so I finished painting onto it with the Posca pens. And so now I'm just going to roll some matte medium across it. You could use a color background paper that you have or whatever, but use whatever will bring out the print. I think that should be enough. And I'm going to place it onto my sketchbook. And let's oh boy, there's a part of it that probably won't get covered at the very top, because I have these perforated pages, and my book is the same exact or slightly shorter than my plate. But this is an exercise, so I don't want it to glue on and stick onto my plate, which it's starting to do in some areas. With the matte medium, you can't leave it on for too long. I have a paper on the back of my gel plate. Sometimes it's better to just roll the plate off of it. Yeah, that's what I should have done in the first place. Okay, and so the fun part of this is you can always go over it with a marker if there are any areas that you want to clean up. And so we have a antique shop next to an art studio. Okay, so I want to just clean this up a bit and go right over it. That's the beauty of it. This was a little colorful matte. You can also go back over that. And so it's a project to have fun with. Again, I could have pulled this with paint, but I chose to use markers. But you can also use your acrylic paint to paint in your building. And then you can pull it with paint, roll on some paint and pull it. It's up to you. I like the Posca because I can be more precise when coloring it. whereas the paintbrush can be a bit more of a challenge. Posca Pen dries much faster when doing it. And so that worked well for me. So something you may want to try in terms of just getting a picture to transfer onto your gel plate. Again, you can come back and add more detail, color it in more after you pull it. It's up to you, but you can be flexible with this approach. Like I said, anything that you transfer with the graphite transfers well. And I find it transfers well every time. So you can try it, see how it works for you. And by all means, have fun with it. It's a fun little project to do. Thanks for joining me today. Keep doing art. Till next time.